Good morning, church family. My name is Jeremy Vaughan, and I'm the Associate Pastor of Youth and the Children's Ministry Coordinator at Fredonia Baptist Church. And this morning, I'd like to share with you my tithing testimony. When Victoria and I got married, we moved to Nashville, Tennessee, where she began pursuing a master's degree at Vanderbilt University, and I began working at a retail job in the Nashville area. Soon after, we became members of a local church and we began discussing our need to tithe. I had seen tithing growing up as my parents were an example of what that looked like, and I knew all of the passages that talked about tithing and giving 10% of your income to the Lord, but it was always something that scared me financially. It especially scared me when Victoria and I began talking about tithing when we were having to pay for her graduate tuition and I was working a job that barely made minimum wage, let alone the fact that where we were living was twice or more the cost of living in Mississippi. But as scared as we were, God blessed our obedience to His commands. Were times tough? Yeah. Were there months where we didn't know if we could make it all work? Yeah. But I can truthfully say that God always provided for us each and every month. He gave us provision. He gave us enough money to be able to cover all of the costs, including the tithe that we were giving to the church. Another thing that I've learned about myself and other church members over the years is that we have this consumer mentality about church. We all want nice, modern facilities. We all want dynamic ministries that minister to us and other family members. But what we fail to neglect is that requires financial support. That requires us giving to the Lord in the ministries that He's given us here at this church. It wasn't actually until I was in full-time ministry that I truly realized that I am totally dependent upon church members faithfully giving so that I can provide financially for my own family. So as we approach homecoming and you've heard other church members share their tithing testimony, I want to ask you what your role in this should be. Are you being faithful to what God has called us to do as church members, to give 10% of our income back to His ministries? And I can tell you from personal experience that He will honor that, He will bless that, and He will give you provision, what you need for your family each and every month as you tithe. So this morning I want to challenge you. If you've not been faithfully tithing, I want you to try to make that leap of faith and be a part of the blessing that tithing can be to so many of us. And I can't think of a better time than right now as we prepare for homecoming and try to pay off the children's debt. God bless.